The number of home sales in October is in a slump compared to the same time last year. The Honolulu Board of Realtors says more than 240 single-family homes were sold on Oahu last month. That's down almost 17%. And the median sales price fell by 1.4%. Condo sales were also down by 21%, but the median sales price remained the same. Time now for this morning's Real Estate Insider. And joining us now with a closer look at October's numbers is Scott Higashi of Prudential Locations. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Sure.
So you and some other real estate experts are saying that even though it's in a slump, it's actually not that bad compared to last year. Why is that?
That's right. If you remember, at the same time last year, the government was giving everyone $8,000 to buy a house. And the original deadline for that to get that tax credit was actually close on that purchase by the end of December. So a lot of folks rushed to get their home into escrow by the end of October to allow 60 days to close. So what we're seeing is, even though the number of sales are down, what we're not seeing is actually a real slump in the market, because what you'd expect to see with that kind of sales volume being down is you'd actually expect to see prices also slide. And we haven't seen that. Actually, you're seeing a real stability in the market on pricing.
And last year there was a rush of first-time home buyers in the market, right?
That's exactly right. And that's why you see condo sales in particular were down by 21%, because a lot of first-time home buyers are actually getting into condominiums because that's the price point that made the most sense for them.
Now let's take a look at those interest rates. They're still down. They're still pretty good. And so what does that mean for the sellers and the buyers out there?
Well, you know, obviously this is an incredible buying environment for buyers because interest rates are actually lower than they were this period last year. And if you think about when the market was really hot, they're lower than even then. So in terms of affordability, we've actually never seen them lower than they are now. A lot of sellers don't think that impacts them, but the reality for sellers is, as long as interest rates remain low, that keeps buyers in the market, and that helps them sell their homes. And when you look at the days on market that was published by the Board of Realtors in October, homes are staying on the market about 30 days. That's as low as it's been since 2005.
Wow. And what's the current interest rate right now?
It's under 5, about 4.25.
It's about 4.25.
4.25.
Wow. Okay. What else are you seeing right now in the real estate market, even though it's in terms of the recovery? I mean, a lot of different sectors in our market are in recovery. So where is it right now in terms of housing? Is it kind of slogging along, or is it going up faster?
I think what you're seeing is slogging along. I mean, the real estate market is recovering very slowly. That's typically what we see in Hawaii. You see a pattern of run-up in prices, then a period of relative stability and plateauing. And I think that's what we're finding ourselves in. And looking forward, I think for next year we're going to see much of the same. I don't think we're going to see anything going downward. In fact, there are signs that things are moving upward, very slowly, but they are moving upward.
All right, Scott Higashi from Prudential Locations, our Real Estate Insider. Always great to see you.
Thanks.
And if you'd like to watch this interview again or see any of our morning segments, you can check out kitv.com/thismorning. Kenny?